Okay,
What's
so
up? No, you interrupted. Okay. Hey guys, we're back at the Talking Corner. We've missed a few weeks, but we're back with Mace, Griffin, Bounty Hunter, which is a game I picked completely randomly at the local game store because I know nothing about it, but we're gonna play it and we're gonna see it's good. Well, see if it's good. And interestingly enough, we got Leo here, and we also got.
Yeah.
Also, am I going into the red? Ah, fuck! I'm going into the red. One sec. No, that should be better.
Well, don't turn yourself down too low because you might think the red is bad, but you'll also sound a lot lower in the green.
That's true. Okay. Well, fuck it. We'll do it live.
That's good.
We'll
That's good right there.
we'll
Yeah, we'll do
figure
it
it out.
live.
All right. So, we're very professional, as you can tell. So,
Yes.
As you can tell by the past 4 recordings.
Yeah, this is our 4th attempt to try to start this. I don't know if it shows. But we're just going to go. I'm just going to play this game, and we're going to see how it is and just chat while we're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So, last time we had questions. We recorded a previous episode, but it went missing. So if we find it, maybe that'll be the Talking Corner lost
episode.
But
Lost
here,
A lost episode.
we have a comment from Gabe. Hi, I'm the 2 guy. Did a double take when you mentioned it. Shut up, Leo. Wasn't expecting to be a subject of discussion. LOL. Got a question for Boom and a question for Leo.
Oh,
Boom,
God.
what's been the hardest thing / skill to learn over the course of making Crash so far, i.e. editing, writing, etc.?
I remember when I had this really great, insightful answer on the last episode to this question. I'm trying to remember what I said there. I made a joke about it being. It was great. It was a great joke, and now it's just gone. But anyway, I said all of it. Like, there's difficulties for all the different particular areas. But also, does this say 2012? Is what it said?
There's no way this came out in 2012.
No. I was saying 2012 is like, what's the future? Okay, whatever. Anyway, to answer your question, who cares about the story?
Real.
Yeah, the whole show is kind of difficult to work on in many different ways. Each episode kind of has its own sort of unique challenges as we try to ramp up production and do something different each time. So it's kind of a shifting. It's like body acting and editing was really painful for certain episodes. There's just a never-ending conga line of different problems and things like that, and so that's kind of a really short answer, but that's the short and long of it. Is that it depends on what each episode is doing, because sometimes there's unforeseen issues with particular production things like animation. There was a lot of problems with the animation in behind the scenes with episode 7 that took a long time for us to get that ironed out, and we did a great job. I think the animation team did fantastic. Other than that, it's so inconsistent that it varies too much for me to say for certain what is always the most difficult thing. Man, this I'm actually impressed by by how this looks so far. It's just a lot of talking.
And there was another question.
It is the
from
Talking
Gabe.
Corner.
And Leo, how did you figure out the voice of Duke? Did Boom give you character direction, and you modified your normal voice to match?
I had a really insightful question about this last time it was asked in the previous recording.
You mean
had
an
like a funny
insightful
joke
answer?
planned.
You can't even copy.
Did I say question?
Yeah.
Shut up!
You can't even
Shut up!
copy
Silence!
me correctly.
Listen, I can copy people.
We're professionals
correctly. Yeah. See, we're professionals here. What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Hold position. Will do.
Yes, I did have voice direction. The original voice direction was a bit different. It was supposed to be more like a surfer dude sort of thing. That's what I remember. And then I got direction from Boom where he kind of wanted more of like the Fallout 4 sarcastic jerk thing, which is what I went for originally. And then for the first episode, I was playing. Man, I had a lot going on, and I kind of phoned the first episode in like pretty heavily. And looking back on it, I have like extreme regrets. I would have done it totally differently today. But yeah, I based it off of, I think it was Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat 11, like the really, really bad impression. But yeah, that's essentially how I came up with the voice of Duke, and then Boom's direction helped a lot too. So now I'm leaning a lot more into my normal voice, compared to like the previous episodes because I think it works a lot more. But yeah, it's kind of just changing as we go along to fit the character more.
Man, I am not following the story whatsoever.
So, is there any is there any dead parents yet, or like something that
I
happens
don't know.
to the
You
main
played
character where he
you
needs
played
to?
this game, man. You played this game.
I played. I did. I don't remember. I played the first. I played the first level and gave up. Like I just, I, it was rough for me.
You know, to be fair, when I was
Hey.
really young and I played a lot of games, I got stuck on the first level all the time when I was really young, and then I
Man,
just
you'll
never
suck
really
at
got
video
past
games.
it.
Little
yeah.
me would have stomped you at video games.
Probably. I'm not. I don't deny that. Also, I have the
I'm gonna
ability
go
to
mute
skip
for
these.
1 second.
Okay, I have the ability to skip these cutscenes, and I feel like maybe I should, but I don't think I'm going to be gaining any significant context necessary to enjoy this game by paying attention. Not in this context with the podcast going on. So, fuck it. We're going to skip the cutscene.
Okay. And
just gonna-
next one
We have other
by
questions.
Tropican. Yeah, by Tropican Wars. They also jumped on the 2 train.
Oh.
You know,
Sorry, I had to
pal,
let the
you're
cat.
Oh.
Had to let my
responsible for
cat
that,
out.
pal.
I'm back.
Oh. Well, oh no, not
Yeah.
inverted. Okay, there has to be a way to fix
And-
that.
They
No.
ask, what's y'all's favorite cheesecake? And this podcast
Oh, right.
is
I do
fun to
remember this
listen
question.
to.
To give the correct.
Is there really no way to change inversion? Oh, that sucks.
So you know why I hate this game in the first level of it?
Oh, that's funny.
I had to play. I had to learn how to
Inverted?
get used to inverted controls. Yeah,
Ugh.
you
Holy
might be
crap,
able to
that's
fix
amazing.
it from the main menu because there's no options. So,
We're gonna
but
try
I'm,
that.
I'm not sure.
I
You're gonna
yeah, we're gonna try.
Get ready
that.
to go through that cutscene all
I can,
over
we
again.
can
No, I'm
skip
kidding.
it. There's a skip button. There's a skip button.
I don't know.
There's a few things we've left behind, and inverted look is one of them. And I think we should leave it dead in the past. Anybody who plays with
Bring it
inverted
back.
controls, I think you are a strange person.
Or a pirate.
Well, I'm saying let's bring it back. You know,
Controller setup. Okay.
that's. I'm beginning to suspect.
Uh-oh. Wait, no, space. I see space, ground. Okay. Oh no. Is there no
I played this game. I don't remember. I have the case right here. I should take a picture of it. But I have the game right here. I could.
controller options?
Play it
Invert. Okay. Yes. Or no
Oh.
inversion.
Ugh.
Okay, flight controls. Sure. I'll accept flight controls or whatever. All right.
Okay,
load
let
game.
me pull out the instruction manual.
No, we
I
got
think
it. We
this
got
would
it. It's
come in
fine.
handy.
Actually, you know what? Why not?
Okay.
I
So,
really thought we were gonna
Table
watch
of
him stuff in real
contents.
time.
yeah, that was. You know, I would have preferred him play it on.
Oh,
inverted.
cheesecake. I remember the last time we tried to answer this question on the last episode. My wife,
Oh my
I don't
God.
eat much cheesecake, but my wife makes this really good like cheesecake 3-tiered dessert casserole sort of thing, where that's much better. Where it's like the top layer. It's either the top layer. I don't remember which layer, but I think it's cookie on top, brownie in the middle, cheesecake on the bottom, or cheesecake in the middle, brownie on the bottom, and it's really really good. She made that for me.
Oh,
When
yeah.
when we first started dating, and so that's probably the most consistent that I've gotten cheesecake from in the last. I don't eat it very often. My wife likes it a lot more than I do.
Oh my god, this has a letter for support with like
What
you
was
can
that?
fill out and you can send it in the mail. Oh my god,
We should
Whoa.
fill that out. and send it to
this
I
is
know this-
amazing.
I didn't know this was a.
I can't believe it
scary
still
game.
has this.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah, it's
got a
very
pistol.
scary.
Also,
It
to answer
has
your
inverted
question,
controls.
I like plain cheesecake.
I like strawberry. I think strawberry is peak cheesecake.
Somebody's not having a good time.
It's okay. I've been to the Cheesecake Factory maybe like twice in my life, but they had some kind of
You shooting me?
fancy chocolate one or the other kind of
I think
cheesecake.
he was shooting at the
I
wall.
remember that.
No,
being
you
real
shot at
good.
me.
But
No, I think he was shooting at the wall.
other than that, I'd probably go with like strawberry, just because it's extra.
Yeah, strawberry.
To also,
Yeah.
I did have something I wanted to talk about. I was
Rangers.
thinking over this weekend.
Rangers.
Well, I was thinking of the new episode. This weekend, I finished
oh.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Hey,
And Ratchet and
Ratchet and
Clank has been one of my favorite childhood games. I remember
Man,
playing
eat your
the
heart out,
first
Halo. These controls are not terrible at all.
one. But
looks
It was
like
a
somebody
pretty-
doesn't know how to play. No.
pretty decent game, and I feel like they had a couple of parts between the characters, like interactions, because basically the whole game
I
is
hate
like,
the PlayStation 2 controller.
You're
God,
such
man,
a professional.
suck.
Yeah. Have you
How'd you die?
considered going to esports? That's my question.
You'd do great in comp.
Yeah.
Holy
Dude,
crap.
Get this man.
Die!
We are watching
Die!
him suffer in real time all along.
Die! Oh no!
So now Boom knows why I gave up on the first level. Like, I.
Oh, this is a revolver?
Can you
Oh,
turn up
man.
your sensitivity at all at the menu?
No, I didn't see
Awesome.
any. I mean, maybe I'm blind, but I didn't see any.
Oh, here's the trick. You don't aim with, like, you looking around. You aim with your movement.
Oh.
Hmm.
If you die in
Well,
the
the
game,
movement,
you
I'm gonna be
die
honest.
in real life.
The movement is not great either. It feels very sticky.
Man, this
Well,
is this
not
this
great.
is the best movement ever. Like Half-Life, eat your heart out.
Oh my gosh. This is
This
awful.
is this is fantastic.
It's
I think this is a
beautiful to watch.
perfect kind of game for our purposes.
Hey,
I have
Yeah,
no
this
idea
is
what I'm
really
doing. I'm just
cool.
shooting people.
look, it's a Star Wars door, and another one. That's cool. Oh, that guy.
Jeez.
The way he died.
That was blood.
Man,
My mom
He
won't let
died
me
like
buy
he
this game.
lived,
But
hitting the robot.
those
I
doors
liked-
look like the RTX 5090.
I do
Jesus Christ.
kind of miss the. What?
Oh my god. Look at these death animations, bro.
They kind of look like they just give
This
up.
is peak. I would give up if I was
he
in
just
this
got
game.
tired and fell on the
Yeah, it
ground.
looks like he's getting tired and just taking a little nap. Look at them.
You're
They're just taking little
injecting
naps, man.
melatonin
Yeah, look at that guy. That guy's he's taking a nap. He's
Fetal
not dead.
position.
Oh, these are PlayStation 2 days. This is where people just
No, you should.
fell on the ground.
This game might be peak. They may be cooking here. I
It might.
just might.
You know, we're gonna get some
Hideo
angry
Kojima
comment.
has competition.
We're gonna get some commenter who's like, "This is my favorite childhood game. Don't shit on it."
I'm sorry.
This game
I missed it.
sucks, commenter. I think you should pick better game. Your
Also-
opinion, who cares?
Should we rethink the never promoting the show at all? This
Yes.
yeah, because I'm like we've
Deeply.
lost subscribers since we started doing this.
Honestly,
and I'm like maybe
with games like these, that's understandable. Wait, we did Subnautica. No, the Subnautica one never got recorded, did it?
no, it was
No, that one
Star
Or
did.
did?
That
Okay.
was,
The
What
lost
was the
one
one that didn't? What was the lost episode?
was
Which one?
Starstruck Vagabond.
Oh, okay. So, a bad game.
And now that episode is a vagabond
Yeah.
looking for
I
his
don't-
home.
I don't know what vagabond means, but
That means
yes.
like I guess kind of like a hobo, as I understand it.
Oh,
Like somebody
Yeah,
who's
in,
wandering
like
a
from
hobo.
place to place.
In less elegant
Like a
terms,
Sigma.
hobo. Shut up.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, we'll just go with that. I'm just gonna try not to dignify that with a response.
You host
already
a
did.
podcast with like at least one person who does not deserve to talk.
What is
yes,
he doing?
I'm hip to.
You
the-
see what
the
he's
lingo.
doing?
No, I can't. The graphics are just
Yeah, these.
Dude, I can hardly
clear,
see
crisp
what I had to
PS2
watch this.
graphics.
like
from
I
your
have to
OBS.
zoom in with my eyes to look.
Yeah, he's like.
Oh yeah,
"Alright,
you have to
zoom in."
jump up those. By the way, good luck.
Oh, great platform
There's-
precision
there's
platforming.
platforming.
Great. Yeah, that's
This
exactly
game is a
what I want.
perfect storm of everything.
Yeah, this
I want in a
inspired
video game.
Half-Life.
All right.
Pyro has competition.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this dude,
Yeah.
this jumping is next level. Hold on, let me see how fast. Okay, this won't come across well in the video, but yeah, it takes like half a second for it to register.
Oh god.
This is awesome.
Beautiful.
This is why I gave up on this level, dude.
Ah.
I was like, I ain't playing this. I have no patience.
You got.
I'd rather play a good game on
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'd rather play a good
right.
PlayStation 2 game like Superman
Let's get to Culture
Returns.
Corner. Do you guys want to talk about any pop culture news? I know the TikTok,
TikTok.
ban
It's
happened
yeah,
for,
hey.
8 hours or
It's
however long
back,
it
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that kind of like a stunt?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know
Because it's back
exactly-
already.
I don't know exactly what happened.
Are you
but
kidding me?
There's a news thing that says,
Skills.
"Oh, thanks to Donald Trump's efforts, TikTok is now unbanned."
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it
Sure.
was.
I'm like, I guess he,
They got-
for whatever reason, at first didn't like TikTok, and then
Yeah.
changed his mind about it, and
He'd
he was able
yeah.
to do that, which is kind of crazy.
So the reason why they I like the dances. The reason why they brought it back is because essentially he made a promise that he's going to sign an executive order to increase the time they need for like 90 days when he gets into office. And that's why they're like, they got a guarantee. So that's why they brought it back, which is weird. They didn't even need to take it down in the first place, like for a bit. I think they had it to go on, but
I
Oh.
don't know.
yeah,
All
it's
I know
really
is-
funny because he was the one who wanted to get banned in the first place.
Yeah, and then what was it? I found out through some people talking about it, it's like, even if you remove TikTok,
you-
there's still
Yeah,
like,
okay.
a bunch of other equivalent
R2.
social media sites that are owned by the
R2.
same company.
Oh, air vents.
Yeah.
Like, we don't
This really is
really
just
get
Half-Life.
anything done. It's like throwing Barney out of
Mm.
Lowe's bar,
Oh,
and then
there you
he's just right behind him back in the bar. It's just happening.
Yeah, there's already like another app that's doing everything they didn't want, and it's like a fully Chinese app called Red Note, and
Yeah.
and they're they're going after TikTok right now, which is funny.
What an
I don't use
interesting-
any of these apps. I am too
Yeah,
old,
I only
so I
use-
don't particularly care.
I mean,
I
the
only
only
use-
people
I
I
only
really
use good
saw
apps like
lost
Temple Run.
were old people.
Old people.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! That guy just exploded.
Yo,
He
this
exploded
I don't
into
know
giblets.
Is...
Oh, that guy's doing a
Oh,
cool
you
guy
can, Oh
jump.
my god.
This game
Oh!
kind of
Oh.
reminds me of System Shock.
This
Holy
is like
frick.
BioShock if it was good.
Shocking.
Dude, this is just Half-Life. Ow.
So
floaty feeling of Halo 1.
I love that
like
I just
Halo and
shoot them
Half-Life.
until they decide
They
to
were
lay
good
down.
games.
Yeah, like he's like, all right, I'm gonna lay down now for a little nap.
I think you got farther than I did. I gave up.
Oh my
in
god,
the
is that a
beginning.
shotgun?
Leo when he's asked to jump.
I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna give up.
What's going on? What was that?
I think
cut-
he might be.
What was that cutscene? What was that
I
trying to
think he was
establish?
straight Griffin it.
That someone's watching you.
I could have gathered that by looking through the window.
No, you needed a cutscene. You
Alright.
You're
Oh.
not smart enough to get it on your
You're
own.
not smart enough. Yeah. I think we need to baby
Whoa,
all of
whoa.
our players here. Oh
If
my
your
god.
gameplay reveals anything about you, it's that you needed to be guided along.
Whoa, he's getting back up. Stay down.
Dude, stay down.
For long.
Do one more shot. Make sure he's dead. Just in case. You never know.
The old double tap.
Oh, he's made of electricity, or he's made of pure metal.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Yeah. Oh, there's blood.
yeah, he's dead.
Dude,
Beautiful.
that's committed a
Yo,
war
Video
crime.
game violence.
Video violence in my video game?
Not possible.
Impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
Not
Ooh.
scientifically possible.
All right, what else do we want to talk about?
Dude.
Let me.
Oh,
Okay, that was
oh,
not.
you
That was
just
not
killed
me.
a
No,
civilian.
that was not me.
You just killed a civilian,
No,
Boom. I
this guy
cannot
got
believe you would
killed.
do this.
It's okay. We
No.
can roll back the tape. Don't you
That's-
Roll back the tape.
Yeah, we could put a censor bar over that. Nobody will know.
You know, apart from the controls being complete butt ass, I'm kind of enjoying this.
I was not expecting that on my 2025 bingo card.
Yeah.
Well, it's something also featuring
What is
Henry
on my 2025 bingo
Rollins
card?
as the voice of Mace Griffin. I just read in the back of the box.
Yo, they
I-
got the guy who played Superman.
Is that? I don't know who Henry Rollins is. I'm not. Oh, they've got shields.
Uh-oh.
I miss when
Oh my
video
God.
game like boxes would come with manuals, it really added so much life to it. Like I
Are
remember
we
my
are we at that stage now, or we're nostalgic for video game boxes?
They have seamless
Yes.
transition between
Hell, I've always
first-person
missed
land
them.
combat and space action fighting.
I don't know if I'd call it seamless. I mean, I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Maybe it is pretty seamless.
I've
Maybe I won't even
actually
know what
watched
happened.
gameplay past this point, and it is pretty seamless. It's pretty impressive.
Whoa, hey, hey, hey!
But whoa,
Stay
whoa,
down.
dude!
Tough.
Okay. I trust you're dead. Would he just walk through
Yeah.
that?
There he is.
No, he was
Oh,
underneath.
look at him. I'm gonna call you Party Nigel. Oh, what?
Oh my god, watch out!
I wonder if those red boxes are explosive.
No, that'd be
No,
stupid.
that's too on the nose.
That is. Come on, this is a good game.
This is yeah. Good games don't make their explosives red. We all know this. Oh, so you can shoot through that, but not through the floor.
Can I shoot through it? Apparently so.
Yes. Okay, man. Okay, they're
Right in the leg.
Leg?
He's doing like the inverse of the Master Chief death pose.
Yeah, it is.
What do you want
Ow.
me to say? The lower hip?
No, it's just the way you said leg. You said leg.
The leg.
The leg.
That's how I
The
pronounce
leg.
leg.
The ladle.
Leg.
Leave a comment if you pronounce leg correctly. Unlike these buffoons.
Yeah, because
spell
people-
how you pronounce leg.
Yeah, there's gonna be nothing. That's
Leave a
gonna be, is
comment
that
if
gonna be
we
the
should
brain
go
rot
later.
comment of this episode instead of 2?
Leave-
it's
leave
gonna
a-
be people
yeah.
saying leg. That's great.
Leave a comment if you're a Sigma.
I need to calm down. I can't have this much contempt for our non-existent audience this early on.
I
should- we
hate
should-
all of you.
Listen, we should kill Leo.
I mean, I agree
No.
with that.
I like living. I don't want to die yet.
Buttons? No.
I got so
buttons.
much to live for, like alcohol and drugs. Yeah,
Yeah, bunch of hookers and cocaine.
yeah.
Speaking of exciting things, let me tell you what happened to me recently.
Shoot that window. Wait,
So, it was brought to my attention
oh,
that my computer,
Whoa.
its processor was ooh, is that a black hole?
that's
what
crazy.
does
That
it
actually
have
looks
a-
cool.
It's funny because that's
is
what
that
my
right
wallet's going
there?
through right now.
Why has it got a?
This is an accurate
look
representation
like a clock?
of Pal's wallet.
Because your time.
Because your
ticking,
time
right?
is up. Yeah, near. Your time is near.
But you were saying, pal?
So as I was saying, it was brought to my attention that my processor for my computer is a little bit of a bottleneck, and so I started looking into possible like computer upgrade, and I realized if I want to change the CPU, I'm gonna have to change out the motherboard, and therefore I might as well also go with upgraded RAM. And then in order to do all of that, I need to have a good, reliable power supply. And you see the process unfolding before you. And so I start looking into all of this, trying to find some good deals,
Ooh.
and eventually
Who
I
did that?
settled on like what I decided I wanted to purchase. I do that, and mind you, I don't normally put computers together very often. It's not exactly my profession, but I am a fan of Linus Tech Tips.
No,
Linus
Linus
has
Tech
ticks?
Ticks.
Yeah, Tech Ticks, because
Oh.
he's a bug. I don't know, but anyway.
Oh, it's got
So
some
I
mood.
start looking through quite a few videos of his and plenty of others on YouTube, basically getting a good rundown of how exactly I
I'm
need
just
to put
gonna
all
run
these
past
different
this guy.
parts together. So I feel like I've done my research. I'm waiting for the parts to come in. They finally come in, and I take a large chunk of the day to put it all together, and it took several hours. But I was careful, I was methodical, I was making sure I didn't get anything shocked. Static stuff can really, make everything dead on arrival. So I'm doing everything as carefully as I can. I finally get it put together, and it's about midnight because I had to run a couple different errands that day. I'm like, please let this work, please let this work. It works for
I
2
am-
seconds,
Oh.
and then I hear a distinct, and then
Oh.
I start smelling something like it's burning. I'm like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. So I tried looking in the computer. I did not find anything
can't see what
visible
I'm
to the
doing.
naked eye. And I had to make the tough call of like, I can't exactly fix this on my own. I have no real way of fixing this. I tried to quickly kind of look online to see if there are any obvious troubleshoots to something like this. I didn't really find anything
Mhm.
conclusive, so I had to find a local repair shop for computers. Found one. They looked at it, and then they tell me, "Oh yeah, your motherboard's definitely, ruined, and
Oh.
possibly your power supply as well." He was suggesting that maybe the graphics card or something else, but I'm like, please no. I really don't think so, but I also had to make the other tough call that, okay, I'm going to let this guy go ahead and get equivalent parts for me that are reliable,
Mm.
because one of the big things coming up very, very soon, and it's funny, he's going to get mentioned again. There's going to be some tariffs soon from President Trump
Oh,
that are going to be very intensive on especially things from China.
Yeah.
China.
wait,
So,
China.
did I not
so
make
a
it
lot
onto the
of
ship?
people, yeah, so a lot of people in the PC marketplace are going to be either panic buying or are already
Yeah.
royally doomed. And I wanted to make this purchase for these upgrades before that happened.
Mm.
And as we are speaking, it is the
Are you?
19th, so that would be tomorrow. And I think he said he wanted to do it on day one.
Mm.
So, I'm trusting that this guy who is at this guy at the computer repair shop is going to be able to find some good pieces, equivalent to what I had,
Mhm.
and replace them. And I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be just about as much as what I paid for everything already. So
Oh
Oh.
man.
yeah, that black hole thing I mentioned earlier, it's real, but
Yeah.
I will have enough money for it, and
That's
it's
good.
worth it because I do have some important work I have to get taken care of with that computer, and I need
Yeah.
one whenever I can. Right now, I'm functioning on, I'm pretty sure it is a 2015 laptop.
Mm.
It has a touchscreen, which is pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
And I replaced the hard drive a long time ago with an SSD, not like a
Mm.
NVMe, like M.2, but like one of the SATA ones.
Mhm.
It's pretty good as far as
Mm.
booting up pretty quickly and also having a touchscreen, but everything else, it's pretty slow. Um, so
Oh.
I'm not exactly planning on gaming on this thing, but
Yeah.
it is surprisingly useful. I have my whole setup with my mic and everything plugged into this. I'm shocked actually how well it's working. But
Yeah.
yeah, anybody watching this video going through tech troubles or computer crap like that, my heart goes out to you because I'm going through
Yeah.
it firsthand right now. It's not pretty.
I'm
Tech
sure your
stuff is
laptop
not
can
fun.
run
Yeah.
Helldivers, pal.
You know, so this episode, be able to play this for this episode almost didn't happen because I had purchased a capture card, but there was a snowstorm that came through my town, and so my road was not plowed or salted, and so the road was so backed up and so covered with ice that for the last 3 days, anytime I forget, I don't know who was trying to deliver it, but anytime it was attempted to be delivered, they just sent it right back. Like they were like, nope, we're not
Mm.
making up there. But one of my neighbors, a really cool guy, he was able to help clear out some of the road a little bit enough to where they delivered it today. So thank
Hey,
you, neighbor, for allowing this wonderful game to be the episode. Us to be able to play this.
this
I
peak piece of gaming. Yeah.
Yeah, I also got a bunch of other games that I've never heard of while I was at that game store. So we are set for
Oh yeah.
bizarre, strange games.
We're sitting pretty, boys.
Oh,
You're sitting what?
Yeah, it's an old phrase. We're
Oh.
sitting pretty. We're doing good. We're doing well.
I'm
We're
sorry to
doing
hear about your
we're
computer
pretty
problems, though, pal.
boggers.
And also,
Yeah,
here,
that
there's some
sucks.
news. We got
Like,
we got the first POW song and a Crash thing with Reach Beach.
hey,
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
You had worked
Man,
on that one quite a bit. Oh!
I really did. Wow.
Destructible
All that work
environments.
for nothing?
Watch
You
it
tried
be
to
like
get up
you didn't get up there
time.
fast enough. Game over.
you can hear the controller over your mic.
Yeah, I know, right? Gosh, I hope
This is your punishment
I
for
hope
shooting
that
that guy in
this-
the nuts.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
no,
man.
I don't know where to go.
You could.
The
Could you
game's
jump
telling
on
me to
those
go this way.
containers? Could you jump on those containers to your left, or?
Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. This looks like there's kind of like a
Ugh.
stair.
This doesn't look painful at all.
But a
So
quick
far, the
note-
game's not too bad. It's just the controls which are painful.
But a quick
Yeah.
note about Reach Beach, that one is interesting because one of the things I've had to do is kind of on a whim have some sessions where I play around
grenade.
and figure out interesting melodies, chords, yada yada, and just wait, save them, come back to them when I have a good idea of what I want to do with them later. And I was thinking a lot about Easy Does It, and I'm thinking, you know, this is some really neat music. Wouldn't it be interesting if I could actually come up with something? And you were the one who, like, I think planted that thought in my head, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could do something. So I dug around, started thinking. I'm like, this melody thing I had right here, I could shape this into something.
Oh,
Maybe
whoa.
And sure enough, Reach Beach happened.
Okay, my gamer
Oh, yeah.
instincts tell me not to go
need
this
to-
way, but
I need to take a listen to it
Uh.
again because you showed me it a bit. Oh man, this is like the Metal Gear Solid 4 microwave thing.
Speaking
Oh,
of
dude.
Easy Does It, After Dark 2 is out.
yeah, that's that, yeah,
After
and that's
Dark
weird.
what?
Oh gosh, shut up.
Just
What?
two.
What is it?
Just two.
Get out of my
One,
head! Get out of my head!
Two.
Get out of my head,
It's-
man, get out of my head.
Just
I've chosen the wrong people for the
One.
show. We'll have to get. I have to get some
Two.
other cast and crew on for future episodes.
Oh yeah.
definitely.
This will be the Crash casting crew.
Yeah. Let's get
Uh,
Jason Earls.
Okay.
Well, don't reveal that so soon.
Yeah. Spoilers.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen. Stop listening.
He's telling all of you.
The controller
watching
latency
video.
on this
Yeah.
is
Please
is
turn
next
off
level
the
bad.
podcast.
Yeah, if you're watching this at this point, turn it off.
Take your controller, put it into
Oh, I'm
the
dead.
second input. That should help you.
I shot after I was dead. Did you,
You
see
shot
that?
him after you died.
Yeah.
After? Holy cow! That's like the martyrdom perk. That's crazy.
You weren't like
man.
dead yet. You were slowly
yeah,
dying.
I hadn't realized. It was like Looney Tunes when you're like off the cliff and you look down and then you're like, what? And then you fall. It was like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
See, if you don't look down at the gunshot wound.
It's
oh,
like
boy.
when Noble Six
far
was
back am
already
I?
dead, but he kept shooting.
Oh no, am I this far back?
Yes.
All right, awesome. This
I
game's
need a weapon.
This game's pretty dang cool, guys.
It is. You're just not cool enough for the game.
Why was that funny?
I mean, honestly, this game really isn't too bad. I was kind of hoping for a bad game, like a really bad game, like something that we
Yeah.
could really point and laugh at. But so
Comically
far, this
bad?
is the only thing I can
Wait
really
until
complain
you-
about is just the apart from, shooting after death notwithstanding.
Wait until you get to the 6 space combat. Oh yeah.
Maybe that'll be the bad part. I'm hoping
Hey,
for.
this
Hey,
game
I was
is
able
a
to jump over the.
titan
Hey!
of the PlayStation 2. This can rival modern games.
The PlayStation 1.
This looks like a game that would end up on GOG. It might even be on GOG for all I know.
I know Warhammer Fire Warrior was.
Well, maybe you should wait to see when maybe we have some future game like that.
Oh yeah.
Hint, hint.
Wink,
I
wink,
remember-
nudge, nudge.
I remember playing that game, and then not long after, my GPU started failing on me.
It was punishment.
I don't think
Possibly.
it was the game at all. I think it was just very funny timing because I downloaded it, I played it, and I'm like, is there fucking Chinese spyware on my computer? Why is like everything running horribly?
Tau
And it just-
spyware.
I'm like, all right, well, that's nice.
Bitcoin miner.
Yeah, they were really
I
forward thinking.
genuinely thought it was like a Bitcoin miner, but no. And then I'm running through all the options. Everything's fine. I replaced my GPU. Oh, everything's good.
I think that this is where I died, so we really didn't end up too far back.
So, Warhammer like killed your. That's crazy.
Yeah, the PS2 game killed my fucking GPU.
Dang.
Wow.
Oh, no,
you
this-
should play
okay, let's see.
Revenge of the Sith. Boom. That game is pretty good.
I saw that
Oh,
at the
yeah,
store. I thought about picking
yeah.
that up.
Yeah, that was
pretty- it's a
I
banger.
remember that being actually good.
The
growing up.
combat's pretty fun. Like
We've
I
abandoned
enjoyed
the
it.
whole playing a boring game thing. We're just playing games, and I feel like maybe obscure.
Yeah.
Not even obscure. We're just okay. Whatever. Who cares? We're just playing games. We're just gonna play
We're
games.
just playing. You know what? Just play games.
Yeah,
We
the
did
end, Dave.
Subnautica. You know, we could just play whatever.
Yeah, we already did
I mean, it's not
Subnautica. That's
just
not an
like
obscure game at
Counter-Strike.
all.
Like we're not playing Counter Strike. We're
The first game too was Just Cause. So
Yeah, you know what? I'm definitely gonna post about this so that way. Okay, so if anybody's watching this from me posting this from like the Twitter or whatever, you can ask your Crash or just podcast related questions in the comments, and then we'll answer them. Of course, this
Yes.
doesn't just go for people who are watching it through the Twitter or whatever. This goes for anybody, but I don't know.
there's
Give,
any
give us something to
questions
talk
for me-
about.
yeah. I was gonna say, if there's any questions for
time
me,
now.
I'm just gonna respond with a long silence. And
Do you
that'll
like
be the
My
end of it.
green blood.
Unironically say the Twitter.
The Twitter.
Unironic?
done
No,
it.
not unironically. There's a lot
Hit
of
me up
irony in
on
there.
the Twitter.
Hit me up on the MySpace. All right.
So
Can I
am
have
I?
a
Can
gun?
I like plug my YouTube now?
I mean, sure, I don't care.
My YouTube channel's. I don't want to go back to my YouTube channel.
Holy.
I'm thinking about making
Wow.
a new one. Oh my god.
Dude,
Whoa.
some action-packed
Whoa.
animation.
Wait, is this the
So,
seamless transition, bro?
So I thought Boom was joking around when he said, you know, since we've been doing these, we've been losing subscribers. I checked the channel last time as like what 714. Yeah, that was a big drop.
Wait,
Wow,
how much is it?
I
at
saw.
now?
I only saw us having. I didn't know we broke 700. I thought
Was
we
it
only had like.
600?
I think
Was
we.
it
Yeah, it was
700 or
600.
614? That was 614 then. Okay, so you lost 3. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
we
a
lost
big
3.
number, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Those were all the
Three.
people who were commenting on
You know,
the.
guys,
Yeah.
time to,
Three
you
people
know, guys, time
will
to,
break us.
time
We
to
have
get rid of the
20,000 on the main channel, 600, and dropping on the second channel.
Hey, it can't get much worse.
Oh, look at this. Dude, this is some cinema right here, dude.
and have a big nose.
Was that Breaking Bad?
Yeah, was that Baby Blue? What the heck?
Baby.
Dude, I didn't know Breaking Bad copied this.
Oh my god. Wait, when did this come out in comparison to that Breaking
Hold on,
Bad
let me look at the box.
episode?
I don't see. 2003.
Because I don't. Okay. When did Breaking Bad didn't even start yet, did it?
No, Breaking Bad is 2008. So
Oh my god. So they did copy. Dude, they did
shamelessly
copy.
did 5
No
years.
way. They copied Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter. Griffin. Wait, what is this? Griffin,
Griffin.
that's it.
My boy Mace getting
Peter
ripped off.
Griffin. Booty Hunter.
What is Jin?
Hello. I am John Griffin.
Hello,
Oh
my
my
name.
God.
it kind of reminds me of the Crimson Shin from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh man.
This is where Mass Effect took inspiration for John Shepard. This is the same character.
I thought you were doing a bit, but then I remembered his name is actually John.
Mace
Shepard.
Griffin Bounty Hunter walked so Breaking
John
Bad
Mass
could
Effect.
run.
Yeah. Dude,
We're
this
already
game,
almost
this
40
game,
minutes in.
really?
Yeah.
The
so we
first
started
level is
recording
that long?
38 minutes
Jesus
ago.
Christ.
I mean, I'm just bad at it, to be honest. I'm sure of speedrunners. All right, everybody, post your best Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter speedrun time in the comments.
please do.
Really is.
Can we reach out to the Mace Griffin speedrunning community? We need, yeah, you guys
Yeah,
get,
need your
get on
input.
here.
You
Yeah,
should
we need
ask
your
for
input.
that on that letter.
You guys should
years
add.
ago. Oh my
us-
God.
You guys should
I
add
do
us
have
on
the letter.
Twitter with a photo of your debit card next to it.
Yes, and the
Can you
expiration
three
date.
numbers on the back as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You know,
And,
I had an interesting idea for a game that we could all play together. Well, I don't. No, that's the thing because Leo doesn't have computers like we do. But I was thinking
yeah.
a fun special thing we could do.
You can play Roblox.
Well, should I say the game or should I keep it a secret?
I don't
Should
care. Yeah, let's not.
Do whatever.
Dude, just say
Okay,
it if you
so-
want. Too much
I feel
effort.
like
It's like,
for a
whatever,
special, a game that we should all play together at some point is Buckshot Roulette.
Ooh.
It is a game where you play Russian roulette with a shotgun.
Man, that is
sounds
definitely 2003 graphics.
fun. I don't know what you're talking about. This looks like Unreal
It looks
Engine.
like Halo 2.
Whoa.
Whatever Unreal Engine we're on now. Whoa, is that a person?
What is that?
Can you beat up that person?
What is that thing?
I feel like
Isn't
I've seen this
that
guy in my
a
local
pod race?
Subway.
Isn't that a guy who was at the pod race event in like
Say
freaking
more.
episode 1?
This really
My
does look like.
God.
This actually really does look like it was supposed to be a Star Wars game and they didn't get the license.
It does really look Star Warsy. Oh, it's a Halo character. Hello, my name is Michael.
It's a gorilla.
You're just
It's
like
a
me for real.
gorilla.
Oh,
Beautiful.
man, this is
Man,
so
what-
immersive, guys.
The edges. Oh my god!
Dude, this my immersion.
Really makes it feel like
I can
you're
also
getting-
hear.
Never
I don't know
mind.
who it is, but I can
Standpoint,
hear my
though?
voice on somebody else's microphone. I don't know.
It's probably mine. I was about to say it really makes you feel like you're getting sucked, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. That's
Sounds
you're,
perfectly correct.
You're
Does
getting
not
pulled
sound-
into a space station.
With all of
Yeah.
the vomit, nausea-inducing motion sickness involved.
Look at
On a
those high quality
practical-
textures.
Whoa.
On a practical level, though, this
You can
is
almost read
pretty
it.
cool.
Interstellar
This is pretty cool. Yeah.
shuttle, I'm guessing.
Can we get a remake from this game? Silent Hill 2 remake, people. Get on this
Bloober
right
team,
now.
get on it.
Bloober team, please.
What?
They pulled off something special with the remake. Of
I'll be
Silent
honest,
Hill
I didn't
2.
have
don't know
I
how
didn't
they
have a
did
lot
it.
of. Also, I was looking at it. Okay, so they had a copy of Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation at the store. It was $80.
Ooh.
Actually, no, sorry, that was wrong. It was $180.
Ugh. Gross.
Worth it.
$180.
Yeah, for a PlayStation 2 copy of. I'm playing this actually on a PlayStation 2. I'm not using an emulator. So,
Hey,
oh man, maybe I'll do
respect
that.
the hustle.
Support the Patreon so I can buy Silent Hill 2 on PlayStation.
Yes.
There's also
Donate
a
to me so I can get a PC as
one
well.
of my local. I like shopping at local game stores, but one of them has a original Halo Edition Xbox original,
Yeah.
and it's like
Ooh.
$500 or something. And part of me is like, I kind of really want it. If I'm being honest, that'd be really cool,
That would
just
be
for the
good.
nerd bragging rights.
Yeah. Look what I have, nerds.
All right, so what else can we talk about? We have another 30, 40
That
minutes. or
guy's
so.
face. Look
wait.
at his face.
Why does it? Ew.
It's got mouth movement. Crazy.
Well, I'll say
I can't hear
listened
any of the
to
dialogue.
After Dark 2.
After
A
Dark 2.
lot of submissions this time around.
Yeah, we got a
Oh.
lot of call. I didn't get to fit everybody in there because we ran out of music to put between the call-ins, and I was like, all right. I think the video ended up being an hour longer than I anticipated because I had to find new music to fit
Wow.
in because I wanted to fit in a bunch of call-ins, and even still, we probably got like 20, 30 call-ins that we haven't gotten to use. It's crazy.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
it was a
yeah.
good call to make a submission area on the website.
Yeah,
That way it's
was
a
a
little
lot.
more easily streamlined for people to do it, because there's definitely a big community involvement with the show, especially with Easy Does It.
My
That's
God.
that's awesome. Like,
You know, there's
people
a-
really do want to contribute.
Ooh, I don't know what's going on with those doors over there, but there is a certain vibe that older games have. That even games like this, like I don't know why, there's a certain charm to the way the worlds look because they didn't have the same sort of budget for geometry and hardware wise, so
Yeah.
everything tends to be a lot more angular. I think that's kind of one of the reasons Halo had to design it that it did, oftentimes with the Foreigner stuff, and so having it, I don't know, there's a charm to this for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a real charm to this. I would kill for a game made today to have this sort of art style. That would look pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
even though this is generic, this is like very generic sci-fi for the time. It's very I don't know. You don't see a lot of sci-fi that looks like this, in my opinion. Now,
Very
Yeah.
creative, like imaginative.
Look how
like-
many NPCs they have on.
I'm
the
just
screen
thinking about that
at
too.
once.
This is
Yeah.
excuse me. I have to keep muting my mic because I cough all the time.
I don't really know what to compare this
What is
to
that?
for at the time, but the amount of people they have on.
I don't know
screen
why
is
I thought
pretty
that
cool.
looked like a monkey for a second. Oh, little face.
It looks
Actually, kind of looks like a hamster. Like
kinda-
a
it looks
fidget
like a
spinner behind it.
pig.
Or a pig? Yeah, I can see a pig. This is some great
Yeah.
commentary.
They put a picture of me on the door. That's crazy. Got like.
Ooh, it opens.
That was a good joke.
Whoa!
Wow! Congratulations,
I
you
did
went
it.
through a door.
Your mission,
Yo.
if you choose to
Your
accept it, is walking through this
objective
pig door.
I need a door.
You are getting
I
better.
wonder if
at
this
the
is a
game.
bad guy.
Hello, my
Kind of looks like Drac
Sir
from
Williams.
the first Ratchet and Clank game.
He looks like his name is Michael.
That's great.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
you gotta-
Michaels.
You gotta get some good headphones or something because I can hear my own voice. Am I?
I hate. I have my audio turned up because I forgot to turn it down. I was listening. to
Also,
music.
by the way, that cold front that's been hitting.
Oh yeah,
That's,
the East Coast. It's been been hard, dude. It's been
I mean,
Is
bad.
that better?
where I'm living, I'm pretty close, but all I'm getting is cold air. I haven't really gotten anything that you've gotten,
Yeah,
which
we
sucks to
got
be
a
you.
lot of snow.
I'm chilling.
They're saying that we, in my area, that we're gonna get snow, but I don't really believe it. This area is known for people getting so excited at the thought of, oh man, they see we're gonna get snow, and nothing happens.
Are
And
you a
clearly they have
snow
not lived up
hater?
north, because up north, nobody's excited for the snow.
Yeah.
If anything, people just dread it. So
Yeah.
I'm glad on my end that we're not probably going to get snow. If we do, it's probably going to be a nightmare.
What is this guy yapping about?
I have no idea.
Is he saying anything? Okay.
Gunga ginga.
I've been just looking at the.
What the butter?
Lingon gully 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 gully.
Okay,
the,
guys.
the
hold
lip
on.
flap's almost matched with that.
The little handbook says, "Warning: charge will be made if instruction book is not returned." Oh man.
What?
You better
What?
return that
Yeah,
instruction
I
book.
gotta make sure to return this.
And just to be safe, you should write that letter.
You should write that letter out, yeah.
Man, the days
Yeah.
of renting video games. Like
Man.
Do you know
Blockbuster,
GameFly
dude.
is still around?
Is GameFly still around? Really?
Leo,
Yeah, GameFly's
Leo.
still around.
Really?
You really do need to write that letter and see if they accept it, and then whenever it comes back, that episode, we need to like recap on what happens.
Dude, I would. I gotta see if the company's still up. I don't even know if they exist anymore.
Well,
Black
like,
Label
did
Games.
it anyway. See whoever.
happens.
If they just look at it,
Mm.
humor it, and be like, you know what? Sure, we'll write something. You never know.
Maybe, yeah.
That would be amazing if they
My,
did.
Or they just throw it in the trash like junk mail. I'm
Well-
curious.
Just write something, even if
I
it's
am-
like
might-
something cheeky and stupid. Which is,
I don't remember what
Leave
you're
a
talking
leave
about.
a comment on what I should write to them, because
Write to
I'll write to the Mace Griffith bounty hunter thing with the instruction manual comes with something you can mail to the company. I think it's like a support note.
Oh,
Let me see.
let me check mine.
Yeah,
Interrupting the gameplay, the stellar gameplay. see
it's
if
on
that's-
it's on the back of the.
Yeah,
the
look at
manual.
that business reply mail.
Yeah, business reply.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah, both of you should
Florida?
write something.
Florida. Yeah, postage will be paid by address. Software registration. Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, yeah, different time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. That'd be amazing.
We're gonna get a comment. It's like, hey guys, I'm one of the lead developers from Mace Griffin. Bounty
Big
Hunter."
fan, yeah.
You made a good game so far. I mean, I'm kind of
This
surprised.
game is pretty impressive.
I'm
yeah,
surprised. I was not
yeah.
expecting much, and I'm not like blown,
It's actually-
super
there's-
blown away, but like yeah.
Yeah.
This has piqued
I'm
my
impressed
interest
by
for
how
sure.
much assets they've like unique assets they have. If that makes
Oh,
sense.
no,
like,
wait, am I gonna fly?
wait, this is the seamless. This is supposed to be seamless.
Okay, that's okay. That is actually a little
This
cool.
is cool.
This is gonna be, dude.
Man, yeah, I guess we
I'm
really
so-
have abandoned.
Oh my
the
God,
game.
wait.
Wait, let's see. Let's see.
Is it seamless?
Oh, I shot while I was
Wait.
talk.
Dude,
Oh my God, it is seamless. The hell?
Oh
wait,
my! What?
wait a second.
oh, that's
Wait,
cool.
they did it better than Starfield. Oh my God,
Yeah, this just feels a little bit like Starfield, if I'm being honest.
that is crazy. They've even got like the glass where it's like fogging up or whatever. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Man, like games like this, like you can tell they didn't have a whole lot to work with.
They had an ambition, dude.
software-wise, but they had an imagination. They had a grand scope
That's
and
still beautiful.
did what they could with the resources
Oh, you
they
can
had.
See like the
Strafe?
particles. Yeah.
Jump when
That's
To
ready.
make it so that you know you're moving. It gives you a sense of momentum with the particle effects and the rocks and everything. Interesting.
I was like,
okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel silly. I picked this game out because I was like, what
Yeah.
in the fuck is Mace Griffin Bounty
I-
Hunter?
I-
That sounds made up.
I apologize.
Now
yeah, I
you
wasn't
know
familiar
what
with
the
your
heck
game.
Mace Griffin
Like,
Bounty Hunter
Yeah,
is.
I didn't know you were cool
Literally.
like that.
yeah.
I mean, it's still a little clunky, but no, hey.
I mean,
You make do.
2003.
Big do. Yeah. Yeah, 2003.
Yeah, 2003. Wow.
That's before I was born. It's crazy.
Don't remind me. I'm old.
Yeah. Ancient, even.
Order of Virtual Light Temple Space.
Trouble at the Temple. That's pretty catchy.
Oh, look at that.
Indiana Jones and the Trouble at the Temple.
Color me impressed. Who made this? Let me see.
Black
Label.
Games.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, watch out, bud. You're getting shot at by the Weesnaw fighters.
Huh?
Okay, well, I'm starting to see a problem with this control
There's
system.
one. There's
I'm beginning to
there's
see some problems with this.
two of them.
For everyone at home.
Oh, I could get
Dylan
out of
is
the
not
ship?
Exactly an authentic pilot.
Okay,
Wait, you can
that's
actually- you
that's
can, like,
actually
move around?
Yeah, I can get out and
What?
That's cool.
I apologize. I wasn't familiar with their game. Like, I had no idea.
Like games
You
that
have
have
missiles.
like
You have
protection.
missiles. Oh, dude.
Yo!
okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I had played this game when I was a kid, I thought it would have.
He's
I thought it would. Oh,
Literally
this kicks
putting
ass.
the miss and missiles.
Oh, dude, this
They're
is
lock
good.
on, dude. No, they're lock on. You don't understand.
They're lock on.
You gotta lock
Oh,
on.
look at that. Boom.
You gotta lock
Lock
in.
in and lock on.
I don't know how to lock on the missile.
You either lock in or you lock on.
There you go. Fire and forget, baby.
There's two types of people in this world: people who lock on and lock in.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Leave a
speaking
comment if
is
you lock in.
Speaking is completely optional.
I don't know. I'm like, this is reminding
Ah.
me of
It
this
is
era,
feeling a
sort of like
little
fighter game.
rough. But
Did y'all ever play Star Wars Starfighter?
I
Or
did,
Even, Jedi
yeah.
Starfighter? Yeah, this
I
is
didn't,
reminding me of that.
Mm.
I think this might be a little more ambitious than those games were, though. But it's making me think of that. And I liked those games. I would actually enjoy trying to play this.
This game would make me motion sick so fast. I'm already getting a bit.
I'm trying to read my map so I can figure out where they are.
You just ain't built for these sectors.
You ain't
Also,
built
I
for the
am-
skies, pilot.
I really am not. Not with DualShock 2 controls.
Best controller ever created.
I don't know about that. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but like, you know what I was looking for? I was looking for Simpsons Hit and Run, but good luck trying to find that.
Oh yeah.
I think I know that game.
I have it on an emulator, but I kind of wanted the authenticity of having it on the, you know,
I want
having
the
it.
dual shock, yeah.
I feel really bad for giving away like my 360 because before I moved, I gave it off to a friend, and
Mm.
I realized because I gave
guy
I
there.
gave his brother my old PSP, and I gave them my old 360, and then looking back, it's like I'm several states away. I really don't care, but looking at it, it's like, you know, I kind of wish I hadn't done that, but
Oh yeah.
no, well.
That kind of looks like. The ship looks familiar, and I don't know why.
You've watched gameplay of this game before, right? It's not, that wouldn't be too surprising.
Yeah, it just looks like a Star Wars ship, and I can't think of the name. I don't know, maybe I'll give this game a try again, because I didn't give it much past the first, like, I didn't beat the first level because I gave up.
Whoa.
I was like, oh, it's just a generic shooter. And then, now I'm kind of impressed.
Waiting for the Mandalore gaming review of this game.
Yo.
I think he'd make a good review. This would make a good game to review for him, actually. This feels right up his alley.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about much bigger YouTubers who definitely do not watch us. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Mandalore
Ah!
Gaming, if you're watching, leave a comment.
Oh, hey, I wanted to mention. Okay, so I didn't play Fallout. Well, I've played Fallout way back in the day. It's been a long time since I've touched it, and so back then, whenever I wanted to learn stuff about, you know, Fallout lore, I didn't really know the name of this person, but I found out after Easy Does It, After Dark 2.
Storyteller?
Immediately after my segment, yeah, I saw the storyteller, and I'm like, who is this? And then I looked it up, and I'm like, "Holy crap! I remembered this.
Yeah.
I watched this way
Rest in
back in the
peace.
day." Yeah, and yeah, it's awesome that you, in your own little way, paid tribute because it's unfortunate that he passed, but he
Mm.
did actually create some really cool, like, innovative content,
Yeah,
and
I really like his
it
stuff.
is and is very definitely like machinima. It's not
Huh.
red versus blue or anything, but like it's its own take of like the machinima style, which is pretty cool.
Interesting.
He made like
Yeah,
lore videos for Fallout.
I never watched him. But that's yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I hate inverted
Bro
controls
can't
so much,
bro
dude.
can't follow lines.
I said I was going too fast. Here, I'm gonna just go away and I'm gonna slow down, turn around, and see how I can approach. Cause that's how you're supposed to fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really
yeah.
cool that you paid tribute to him. And if it weren't for that, I would not have known what had happened, because it's been a long time since
Whoa.
I've dealt with
Oh my
anything
god.
Fallout. That's cool.
This is actually pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
It just
That's
And you
ambitious,
go
is
down
what
and
it. That's
close up.
ambitious, is what it is.
yeah, and you can even, dude. Dude, it's gonna be seamless. I'm gonna freak
No,
out.
this is actually seamless.
Oh my god. Starfield, eat your heart out.
Yeah, right.
This is 2003.
This is Todd Howard.
Come on, Todd.
I'm talking to you.
That's seamless.
There
The
you
chip
go.
works, okay?
You're
That
now
is-
on the ship.
That's kind of witchcraft to me. I'm not gonna lie.
How? For PlayStation 2.
For PlayStation 2, how did
I
they do
guess
that?
they would be loading it while you're going into the. But oh, that's. Okay, now we have the cut.
mind-boggling.
Okay.
They probably load it through like these cutscenes here. They probably have
Yeah.
it like passively loading in the background while you're watching this.
Yeah, having that room right there is pretty nice. But wait, like you can just. Yeah, there's an elevator. Okay.
Or elevator tricks, yeah,
Yeah.
that could
The
work.
good
too.
old elevator.
I
But
actually
still,
wanna
you
talk
landed
to
like you
later.
landed on the
That's
ship.
still rendered right there.
What in the world? Okay.
This is fascinating. I'm genuinely trying to think
This
about
is-
this.
Yeah. It's like watching a magic trick and then being like wanting to figure it out.
It's like you're going back and watching old magic tricks, and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be cute, and then you're like, wait, how the fuck they do that?
Yes, dude, I've had that because I used to do magic like a long time ago, and I'd always like stumble across a video of like an old school magician. I'm like, it's probably not gonna be that like great. And then I watch it, I'm like, oh my god.
Do they have
That's a
smiley
sleepy
faces?
toilet?
What?
That's a
on,
great
you
character
need to-
design. Hold on, where? Oh,
Hey,
I'm
here
dying
we go.
immediately.
So we know where Titanfall got the Marvin idea from. Oh man.
Sure thing, man. Whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that pyrocynical bit where he's just saying, and this game stole this feature from this game shamelessly, like 7 years prior.
This game stole shooting from Doom.
Didn't they all?
Real. Actually stole from Wolfenstein. That guy
Excuse
tried to
me,
do a
it's
flip.
Rise of the Triad, actually.
Actually,
Rise of the Hell.
I don't know.
Nerd.
I'm not that old.
Rise of the Triad.
Aren't you senile?
I don't know. You knew the name of whatever the heck that was.
I only know because I've spent a lot of time around gamers who are
Rise
significantly
of the Alpha.
older than me. Yeah, these guys just have smiley faces.
They actually have smiley faces
That's
on
pretty
them.
cool. Now this is character design.
It's a strange sci-fi cult where they replace their faces with digital smiley
With
faces.
like computer smiley. Dude. This game has me like hooked, alright?
Yeah, you could pick up a copy now. Play it for yourself.
I have it. It's right here.
You have it?
I was just talking about sending the whatever.
Oh, it's right. You're right. You're right. You're correct. What is it on
You have
PlayStation 2 that you have it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't yeah.
Whoa,
I only-
whoa.
Language is currently operating on a PlayStation 2 memory card.
Yo. I forgot. What?
It's crazy to look at memory cards and see that, like, some of the main ones you get were 512 megabytes.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Because I don't know if I still have my, no, I gave away my PSP one, but I think that was, like, the highest amount of storage, the most amount of storage I'd ever had for one of those cards. And I'm looking back at it now, I'm like, geez, that horror games are running on that they were that small.
Ooh, sniper rifle.
Ooh.
It's crazy. Ooh. Hit a 360.
That barely
No.
zooms in at
That
all.
is reticle.
It reminds
Wait,
me of
what?
like I saw
This has an
I
automatic?
saw aiming in Halo Infinite for the first
Holy
time, and I was
crap.
like blown away that I was just like that. Just cuts to a reticle.
Quite an interesting roster of weapons.
Oh yeah.
And that's not even all of them yet you can get.
Yeah, there's a lot. So I don't say some more. Man, we've stumbled across a good game.
Yeah.
Or at least it's enjoyable. I don't know. Maybe
Came
this is a
looking
game people have
for
been crapping on
bronze
for a while.
and found not bronze.
It might be pyrite. Who knows? You know, jury's out.
Yeah.
But so far,
We
this
still
has
don't
been
know.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guarantee
It
you,
may
the
be
okay.
fool's gold.
I think I've picked really well for the other games in my little selection for this. Oh, there's a grenade launcher.
Oh, dude. I mean, if you
Oh
knew how
my
to use
god. Boom. I've got a game that you should try.
Oh,
I think it might be for PlayStation 2.
it.
that was pretty cool.
I saw that. Holy cow.
That was very satisfying. What are you?
Oh.
You just hiding in the corner, buddy?
Like, what's he gonna
Alright.
do about it, you know? He's just chilling.
Fight and die, you know. Do some soldiering stuff.
Nah. That's for losers.
Like me.
Real.
Like, huh?
I was gonna say, there's this game. What is he?
All right. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was trying to do some interpretive dance, and then he decided to shoot me.
Maybe the computers are like brainwashing them, and they're trying to like, they need your help.
This is an
to get them
incredibly
off.
Joker plot. Then it sounds like the Joker.
you're just killing them. Forgot the Joker had
Did
a
you hear
TV on his
something?
head. Oh,
This really is Skibbity Toilet, isn't it?
yeah, this is
Oh,
the
no.
Skibbity Toilet.
It is.
Leave a comment if you're a Skibbity Toilet fan. leave a comment if
An
you're
automatic
Skibbity.
revolver. Now I've seen everything.
It is the future.
It is the future.
It is crazy, though.
Yeah. Yo,
I need an automatic revolver now.
this is like,
Wouldn't that be just like a Gatling gun on a pistol?
yeah, sorta.
What?
A Gatling pistol. What? Who's he crying out to?
Skibbity.
What is he saying?
Now we'll
Just
never
killed
know.
a civilian.
They'll never
This is
know.
like
He
an
was
alternate
he begging
timeline.
to the security camera?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
There's some environmental
Security,
storytelling
do
going on here.
something.
Do something, please. Yeah, violated the law. I can't speak.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this sanctuary is armed to the teeth.
Security camera?
Oh,
Ooh, your first death.
That's
no,
second
this
death.
is not your first
Oh, that
death.
is not
Second
the
death.
first.
no. Time
Won't
to,
be the last, I tell you that.
time to eat a snack while I wait for this to load.
I was gonna grab a bag of chips, but I'm like, that's not the best thing to eat on a podcast.
We've given up any hope of this being professional. Don't even worry about it.
Alright,
I mean,
let me
come
just...
on,
Did-
we're
did
just-
we ever
we're
have
just
that in mind?
Dudes being bros, just hanging out.
Okay, maybe not like that. Okay, that's a bit.
That's a bag of cough drops too, so it's not even...
Wait, are you kidding me?
sick.
Am I all the way back at the start?
You aren't pro gamer enough.
Apparently not.
Oh my god, you're all the way back here? Jesus.
Now you get to relive that whole experience, which was
Man.
Yeah.
awesome.
This really
Alright,
makes
well.
me sad.
We got 15 minutes left on this episode. So
What's your guys' least favorite letter?
that's a good question.
What does your name start with?
L.
Pew. Yeah, that's the letter.
Pew.
You know what? I
Yeah.
hate the entirety of the English
That's what I say when I'm
alphabet.
around
Get rid of
you,
it.
pal.
Mm. Mm.
Pew.
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 Skipping all these cutscenes. I've seen it all.
Well, man,
Skippeting
maybe
these
when I get
cutscenes.
my computer back, I'll be able to play something and contribute. Because it's mostly
yeah.
been just boom and Benji. I think I have a sort of list of games, but I'll have to dust off my PS2 because I have one.
I'm about
And
to explode.
I do have a way, I think, of being able to play it on this monitor, but I'm gonna need a capture card.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be further in the future.
Oh, I see.
on my
Okay, so I was
agenda.
supposed to.
I want to show one game, but I think I could get it to run on this computer. The problem is that I think my computer is so outdated that it won't stream audio to Discord. So,
Holy cow!
yeah.
Honestly, I'm really upset I couldn't find my capture card. I was actually intrigued because I wanted to set up a game to play for next time.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
I think I'm doing
So
better
wait,
than
do
last
these
time.
guns like have two different functions?
Yeah, they have
Like,
a
you
they have
shoot
a
it-
fire
okay.
mode.
Just like Half-Life.
Hmm.
With an alt
Interesting.
fire.
What?
Can't believe Half-Life stole it.
All right, so what should we talk about for the rest of this? Also, I've also been playing around the idea of doing a long record where we record like a 3-hour session or something, and then we can split it and then have that be the episode that releases the week after. So we have like a part 1 and part 2.
That's a neat idea. I was thinking about that, but what about like, was it if we ever asked like questions to like comments and stuff? We'd have to wait longer, but
Yeah, that's
who
true.
knows?
Maybe we'll make a place for people to. Oh wait, we can hear what the guy said when he's doing his like cultish screaming.
Gatling revolver.
I have no face, and I must scream.
Oh, obviously he has a face, Leo.
No. I disagree.
I have no face and I must smile.
Well, the weird thing about PlayStation 2 games also is that they're such a mixed bag. Like, you really don't know what you're going to get with PlayStation 2.
Maybe the reason they added the faces is so that they don't have to animate the like actual faces.
But there are characters with faces.
Yeah.
But those are like NPCs, right?
Yeah,
Not
I
like
guess so.
enemies.
They're like
Actually,
voiced
while we're
NPCs.
at it, I'm downloading an emulator right now.
Oh,
Go
you
for it.
criminal.
Wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to play Nintendo games on here and then
No,
get a cease and
no,
desist
please
and
don't.
No, no, no,
firefight.
no.
Oh,
We we do
Yes.
not.
I don't have any part
Games are on
Nintendo.
the internet.
I don't have any part in this.
John Nintendo,
Emulator.
please leave us alone.
I
Please.
can't wait to die in a
Okay, hold on,
firefight
here
in
he
my
is.
own home.
Skibbity.
Leo, do you want to die today?
Skibbity.
You're no fun anymore.
Skibbity.
I thought he was going to say something interesting. I hope this is all recording well, too.
I hope this isn't recording at all.
That would be pretty tragic, not gonna lie.
Another
Not
lost
again.
episode.
Another lost episode.
They're all gonna be
We're gonna
lost.
answer the same questions again. It's like, yeah, the last episode, I had a good answer.
The answer, the joke is that I didn't have a good answer last time either, honestly.
You know what?
Whoa.
Chicken butt.
Those guys have some
Yeah.
cool design. I like their helmets.
That was actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Half-Life 2 Combine-esque. But I'm pretty sure this game predates
Pick
Half-Life
up
2.
that can.
Half-Life
Yeah,
2. But
by
when
a
did,
year.
When did Half-Life come out? 2000?
Half-Life came out in 99, right?
98 or 99.
Oh.
The first Half-Life.
Yeah, and then Half-Life 2
then-
came out in like 2004, 2005, I think.
Pretty sure 4.
Ugh, sorry, you guys are talking about Half-Life.
Oh, I see.
You're just a false believer, dude. You don't understand how good Half-Life is.
You really don't.
Ugh, sorry, it happened again.
No, I.
Constantly refer to Overwatch 2 as the greatest game of all time.
You know what? It is.
Mm,
I will die on this hill.
well,
Greatest video game to ever
Thanks, man.
grace consoles or computers
Consoles?
or anything.
wait, is Overwatch on consoles?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
Because
just
it's
been
a good
so
game.
deeply ingrained in the PC world. I don't know anything about
Oh.
consoles anymore.
Look at that animation.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yo,
It's how I
they're
walk.
walking.
That's more of a run.
They're
Well,
walking the walk, but
I'm
can they
aware.
talk the toot?
All right, guys.
Can
This
they
is
talk the talk?
I'm happy to declare this is the world's most recent Mace Griffin bounty hunter playthrough. Let's play on YouTube.
Maybe.
It's definitely the world's most recent one.
for now.
I'm gonna post like a
It
20
still somehow
second
manages
clip
to be the worst.
afterward.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or
Or the acolyte fighter. Oh, we're getting a new.
Oh my god,
spaceship?
the acolyte?
Whoa. Wait, were those the ships that you were shooting at earlier?
Yeah, they weren't very strong. I don't know why I'd want to fly one. But you know what? Why
Do you
not?
got a
We'll
thermal
see.
detonator from
It
Star
looks
Wars?
like it, right?
Let's see.
It's like the
Yeah.
same exact. It's got the buttons.
This game
looks
really
like
is
a
just a-
stratagem deployer.
I kind of like that.
Oh my god, Helldivers.
Actually, it looks a little bit like a Star of David. I don't know. I don't like that symbolism.
You should shoot the middle of it because it looks like a target.
It does
I
kind of
wonder
look
if
like
it
a
does
target.
something.
It does.
This is the era of video games that have secrets, right? Actually, that just looks like the Target logo in the middle of that. Actually, no, I didn't do anything.
Target, take down this game now. It's
Walmart.
infringing on your right.
A lot's changed.
This game's brought to you by Walmart.
Yeah, a lot.
Man,
lot's
the blend-
changed in
the-
future. Target has its
the-
own cult.
The brand placement in this is really obvious.
It's very strange too.
It's very.
I board a Target spaceship and then fight a bunch of smiley face
Oh,
robot men.
Maybe it's
They're trying to
telling us
sell you
that
things.
Even these
Yeah.
kind of look like a smiley
Cheers.
face, but like with one eye.
maybe the real bad guys were Target. You know.
Yeah, Target's the bad
That's
guy in
crazy.
Crash. Yeah, that's what this is actually all. This is all.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's how
yeah.
planned it is. Obviously.
Leave a comment if you
all
hate
of it.
Target. No, wait, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, that's a great
Target's
sound.
my favorite.
Oh, I don't. You guys probably can't hear that, but my goodness, that is an unpleasant.
Can't hear
sound.
anything.
That is a deeply
glad I
unpleasant
can't.
sound. Okay, now it's done.
That's how I feel every time Leo opens his mouth.
All right, we only got a few minutes left here, folks.
All
Gotta keep
right,
it short and
everybody, do
sweet.
your best. Do your best
Sorry if,
Kermit the Frog impression.
Sorry if this episode's been a little
Frog
all over
here.
the place.
It ain't easy being green.
It ain't easy being. Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog here.
Skibbity Toilet is my favorite video game.
Skibbity Toilet is my favorite YouTube video.
Yes. Skibbity Dub Dub.
I am
Yes, yes.
sufficiently depressed.
Hi, my name is Carl Weezer,
Man, we got some.
really like
Oh,
Mace.
oh, this is just a Tie Fighter. Look at that. Look at that. That's a fucking Tie Fighter cockpit. Dude.
That actually
my
is a
God.
TIE fighter. That's cool.
Dude, that's a Tie
Yo.
Fighter. What? Or what? on earth?
Oh, dude.
It's a TIE fighter if it was good.
Why am I landing?
If you could tell by the yawn.
Okay, I'm not a huge fan. As novel as it is, I'm not the biggest fan of this space combat.
Not
Like,
a big
control-wise.
fan of the government. 30 on 30.
Well, that's just because you saw.
I mean, yes, that is true.
Maybe if you're a gamer.
Yeah, you ever touched a controller before, bro?
Apparently not.
Get a load of this noob.
Wait.
so sorry.
Why does it get crossed when you shoot it?
Yeah, you see that?
Like, yeah, like.
Also,
is
my
it
dog's
designed
barking
for,
now.
like-
It's all falling apart. I think my wife just got home. All right.
It's
Oh,
all
guys,
falling
I
apart. I
can't
think my
anymore.
wife
I'm
just
leaving.
got home. That's crazy.
No, those were completely unrelated thoughts. I promise.
It's all falling apart.
Don't
My
get me-
wife got home.
It's all falling apart. My wife got home.
Those were no. Listen. I was just look.
Buddy,
Yeah.
close up
Listen,
the gamer
it's just
dungeon.
okay. That being said, okay, we'll go for we'll try to get exactly to 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then it'll be done, and this episode will
Finally.
be closed out. Who's gonna
Yeah.
be playing a game next week?
Tell you who it isn't.
Oh gosh, not gonna be me. That's
I'm
for
not
sure.
gonna be able to.
I guess it'll be me.
Yeah.
It'll be
Find
Benji.
something
You're gonna have
fun
to.
and you know.
When I get a
Fun and
PC,
duh.
I will be
I
playing
got one.
Overwatch 2.
Fun. Are we not doing
All right.
boring things now?
Yeah, I'm done there. We can just close
Get
this
something
video out
bad.
here. All right.
Alright.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave questions, comments, whatever
Yep.
down below. This has
Catch you all
been
around.
the Talking Corner, the worst show on the internet.